gorgeous blue waters, unique ecosystems, and a combined total coastline of over 10,000 miles, longer than the entire U.S. Atlantic coastline. These are the Great Lakes. At Lake St. Clair, which connects the Great Lakes Huron and Erie,
Morning.
Peter is joining a team of scientists embarking on a mission to find a living fossil, the lake sturgeon.
To find these threatened species, the biologists deployed a method called set lining.
Right now, we're probably standing in about 40, 50 feet of water right here.
Oh, really?
Yep.
A long anchored fishing line with hooks spaced along its length.
Yeah, so right now we're pulling up on our first set line. This is the downstream buoy of the set line.
Our goal is to capture sturgeon, tag them, and evaluate their health.
Now it's showtime. We'll see if we get any sturgeon.
Sturgeon begin their life cycle as tiny eggs. These eggs are laid in fast-flowing shallow waters, and a female can lay thousands of eggs during spawning season. Once fertilized, they develop into tiny larvae and drift downstream to larger bodies of water, where they spend much of what could be a century-long life. Then they journey back to their spawning grounds where they were born, and the cycle repeats itself.
Brad is already feeling a fish on here. We got a big fish on the line.
All right, got a fish on the line.
Nice fish.
Oh, look at that. Look at the size of him.
So Jeremy's gonna net this fish. Jason's gonna help unclip it, and they'll bring it in the boat. So they'll pick up the fish and put it in our live tank right here.
We have success. A massive specimen over 90 pounds and perhaps 60 years old.
We got another fish alongside the boat. We got another one coming in already.
Another fish coming, all right?
Another big fish. Yep, this one is a recapture, as Jason said, so it's got one of our external metal tags on it.
Uh-huh.
So that just shows us that we've tagged this fish before.
Well, is this unusual to have two within the first 10 minutes?
So that's pretty good. If you get two in the first few hooks, that's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Sturgeon once roamed all of the Great Lakes, including their tributaries like the Mississippi River. Today, populations are less than 1% of their historical numbers, due in part to overfishing, particularly for those numerous eggs, a delicacy known as caviar.
Yep, here's a little juvenile.
Boy, this is quite a system you've got going.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been doing this survey since 1996.
Every sturgeon caught is a treasure trove of data.
1.5 kilograms. Measuring total length here, 668. So this one's small enough it's gonna get an acoustic telemetry tag. No pit tag present, so this is a new fish we've never tagged before. So Brad's gonna put it under one of the first couple dorsal scutes up here, so these little bony plates. So we put it right underneath there.
These tags go just under the skin and don't harm the fish.
So these little scoots are just like those on an alligator, just a sort of form of protection?
So yeah, form of protection from any predators that might be out there.
Look at all of these sensors under here.
Sensory pores there on the bottom of the snout, and it's got the 4 barbels to help it detect food on the bottom. Yep, so right now we're looking for any abnormalities on the fish.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's probably good to go back.
We're gonna be keeping an eye on you.
Here he goes. Yep, so this is our bigger fish.
43.7
43.7.
kilograms.
Probably a little over 90 pounds. Another new fish.
No pit tag on this one either. So there it goes.
So you can see where the scoots have all.
Oh yeah, now his are all worn off.
Yeah.
I guess when you get to be this size, it's not an issue about being eaten by other fish.
You don't need them anymore, do you?
Yeah.
775 millimeters, so that's over 30 inches. We go back to the belly here.
Okay.
So a fish this size is probably at least over 50 years old.
Yeah.
So he's about half grown.
Yep.
Wow, that's incredible. Wow, this happens very quickly. With your fish in less than 10 minutes, this is incredible. What a system, guys. Yeah.
Yep, so we're pulling up our second set line of the day now.
Why are sturgeons so important?
So lake sturgeon, they've been here since the time of the dinosaurs. A species that's an indicator of good water quality. They're the largest fish in the Great Lakes. They're culturally important to a lot of the Native American tribes, so they're just important in multiple facets, I would say.
And what's affecting their survival?
Originally, they were over-harvested. Then there was industrialization, a lot of pollution. Dams were put in that blocked their spawning migration, so all that combined really affected the lake sturgeon populations.
Is pollution still a big issue, or are they getting a handle on it?
So pollution, I mean, it's still an issue, but with the passing of the Clean Water Act, it's one thing that's definitely improved over time. We've seen a lot of improvements within the St. Clair Detroit River system here specifically.
Use what spins kind of as a good handle. Grab right on there.
We're gonna let him go back and spend the rest of his life free here in the lake. Ready?
Perfect. Nice and slimy.
Nice and slimy. Well done.
Yeah, good job.
That was a very feisty one. But it's nice to see him out there swimming free again.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good to get them back in the water
Yes,
where
indeed.
they belong.